After 4 long years, Euphoria is back. Season 3 has finally arrived, and the world it's returning to looks nothing like the one it left behind. The stars are bigger, the stakes are higher, and the show is carrying some very real heartbreak with it. So the question everyone is asking is, can Euphoria still hit the way it once did? When Euphoria first premiered back in 2019, it felt like nothing else on television. Its raw, unflinching portrayal of troubled teenagers dealing with addiction, love, and trauma was bold, urgent, and impossible to look away from. The show went on to win 9 Primetime Emmy Awards across its first 2 seasons, including back-to-back wins for Zendaya's devastating performance as Rue Bennett. At the time, the cast were largely newcomers. Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Elordi were fresh faces. Even having Drake listed as an executive producer felt like a cultural statement. That was then. Season 3 is arriving in a dramatically different landscape, both on-screen and off. The show picks up 5 years after we last saw Rue, Nate, and Cassie, meaning these characters are no longer teenagers. They're adults now, wrestling with themes of faith and redemption as they try to figure out who they have become. It's a bold, creative pivot for a show that built its identity around the chaos of high school. And off-screen, the stars have absolutely exploded. Jacob Elordi returns this season as a freshly minted Oscar nominee, earning recognition for his performance in Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Sydney Sweeney has become a full-blown mainstream star thanks to buzzy roles in White Lotus, Anyone But You, and last December's massive hit, The Housemaid. And Zendaya, well, she is now one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood, with Dune, Spider-Man Brand New Day, and the drama all either recent or upcoming. These are not the same people who walked onto that set in 2019. But Season 3 also carries genuine grief with it, because Euphoria has suffered 2 devastating real-life losses since Season 2. Angus Cloud, who played the lovable drug dealer Fezco in the first 2 seasons, passed away at just 25 years old in 2023 due to an accidental overdose. And Eric Dane, who portrayed Nate's complex father, Cal Jacobs, passed away earlier this year following a battle with ALS, having already filmed scenes for this final season. The show has handled Cloud's loss with great care. His character, Fezco, is kept alive in Season 3, with characters referencing him being in prison. Creator Sam Levinson explained that this season became his way of honoring Angus and all the young people who were never given a second chance. It is a deeply moving tribute. Beyond the cast, the show itself is evolving in other ways too. The iconic, emotionally distinctive music of the first 2 seasons, composed by British artist Labyrinth, has been handed off for the premiere episode to legendary Hollywood composer Hans Zimmer. Labyrinth's sound was widely considered one of Euphoria's most unique signatures, so this is a noticeable shift that fans are already talking about. The show has also faced years of reported behind-the-scenes turbulence, including delays from the 2023 writers and actors strikes, creative differences, and multiple rewrites, making this return feel both long overdue and uncertain. Euphoria changed television when it arrived. Now, as it prepares to close its story, it carries with it everything that has happened, on screen and off. Whether it can stick the landing after all this time is the question fans everywhere are desperate to answer.